Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. I do collective readings. My readings are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment when watching my videos. I thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. What is the message for the collective? Detach. There's something you need to detach from. You're looking for a certain outcome that's not going to happen. There's going to be an outcome that's going to come in your favor, however. If you just let things flow, those outcomes will happen the way they're supposed to. Right now you're going through healing. You're healing your mind, body, and soul. Your energy's been feeling depleted for a while now. You're rejuvenating yourself. You're getting that rest that you need. Things are going to be coming to a resolution because you're in the divine flow. You're following your passions. You're releasing judgment against people, places, and things. You're protecting your energy, and you're being present in the moment. Continue to give yourself self-love and reach out to anybody that you need to. Stop enabling people and reassess your situation. Sometimes by taking a chance, you're releasing those old negative energies. So consider all of your options. Right now, you're discovering who you are. What is the message? Greco-Roman. Something could have happened back in Greco-Roman times. Are you just like Greco-Roman? And you're a scribe or writer during that period of time. Ooh. You could have been a high priest that published things. And you've been learning your lessons in this lifetime about love, about your mother, about your spouse. Been learning a lot of lessons. You know who you are. So let's read these cards. Let's see. Greco-Roman. Let's see. Greco-Roman. This card indicates that you had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. You may have noticed that you're drawn to Greco-Roman architecture, culture, and spirituality. Perhaps you've even visited areas of the Mediterranean which left strangely familiar. Often when we visit a place where we've lived in other lives, we experience a sense of deja vu. During your Greco-Roman lifetime, you had experiences and relationships that formed the basis for your present life situation. You've also carried that knowledge forward that you gained in that lifetime. Now that you're consciously aware of your connection to Greece and Rome, spend time researching these ancient cultures and the spirituality associated with those places. Your research will trigger memories and insights, and you'll come to better understanding of yourself and your situation. So let's see, scribe or writer. This card reveals that you had a career as a writer or scribe in past lifetimes, which may be why you currently desire to write. You have the natural thinking style of someone who can organize thoughts into the written word. The fact that you had the discipline to sit down and write in the previous lifetime shows that you can exercise the same traits in this life. If you dream of being a published author, this card urges you to pursue that path. Do research on writing and publishing, and more important, write every day, which can be the form of journaling, letters, creative writing, or nonfiction, writing such as blogging or articles. If you have a strong enough desire to be a published author and you're willing to put forth the effort, you can attain your dreams. You or this is high priest or priestess. You probably already know that you were a high priest or priestess during one or more prior lifetimes. Most people who have held these roles have a conscious sense of it. You've also retained your heightened spiritual knowledge, which the card is urging you to put to greater practice. It's time for you to reignite your spiritual power and use it in service of your divine mission of healing, teaching, and helping the world. This card urges you to release any insecurities you may have about your spiritual abilities or any fears about others knowing what your beliefs are. So these could be your things from your past that you need to heal in the present in order to move on in the future. Or these could be somebody in your energy, and they don't have to be yours at all, but this is what's coming into the energy today. What spiritual gifts, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Chakra work. You're being called to examine, uncover energy imbalances and blockages of chakra systems with the goal of healing and spiritual awareness. Other messages, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Shamanism. You're being called to explore working as a spiritual teacher and healer who can move between the worlds as a messenger to bring wisdom and healing. Clairvoyance. You're being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye, whether that is the past, present, or future. These mental impressions have much to share. So these could be your spiritual gifts. They don't have to be. They could be somebody in your energies. They don't have to be. I like to pull them just to see what's out there in the energy. That's the message, Holy Spirit. Dark Lord. Someone's a tyrant. Someone did something correct to you, something really diabolical. They're lacking clarity about this situation. They're very confused on what their mistakes were. This person is very demanding with this high-tier tyrant. They don't take responsibility for what they do. Yeah, they always need attention. They're very needy and vulnerable. They flirt with everybody. Yeah, they could already be in a relationship and you've already gained clarity on this. This person is very antisocial. Yeah, they're very overwhelmed at this time. Right now, you're being asked to get better, to embrace your change and unlock your potential and flourish. You know, don't allow people to send you chaos. Keep going. Embrace your courage and your determination. You know, walk your path with confidence. Be patient with yourself. Focus right now on your intentions. Be clear about what you're manifesting. And don't allow other people to control you. Because they're going to come in with an olive branch and it's not going to be what it seems. So, what's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. You are achieving a high social status right now. You may have a social media platform. You don't have to. You could be an entertainer in the entertainment business. You don't have to be. But you're going to become known. Right now, you've done your inner child work. You're exploring all those old wounds from your childhood. And you're letting that energy go. And that's because your spiritual team's all around you helping you break those contracts. They are. They're helping you break those old soul contracts. And right now, there's a new divine blueprint out there for you. You changed your timeline. What is the message? People wanted you not to be awake, not to understand who you are, to be, to be quiet, to just allow life to take what it wanted from you. But you didn't allow that. You found out who you were, and you've been seeing those synchronicities. You know where you're supposed to be. Your needs are being met. and you've been moving. You have a really strong soul. You understand what your purpose is here. You let your ego go. You may be the lone wolf in your family. You're going to be a spiritual elder. Well, somebody could have done something really bad to you. It's a message. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Message for the collective. Guidance. You're seeking guidance from the universe right now. You have that wisdom. You're receiving divine messages. You're connected right now. You walk with confidence and courage your whole life. You're in the flow of life and you're not letting people stop you. You're expressing yourself creatively and you've been meeting your goals. And that's because you're in the cosmic flow. You're seeing beyond the fear. You know who your true self is. You have a peaceful heart and you're receiving your blessings. Just live in the moment. Here's the message. Here's the message for the collective. Aerial aspirations. Reach for aerial aspirations guided by the winds of possibility to new heights. So you're being asked to take that leap of faith, to soar to new heights. You could have air in your chart because things are going to change. Understand that every element contributes to your evolving story. So earth, air, fire, and water are all out here. You've been connecting to the earth. You've been grounding yourself. You've been, walking through that path by yourself. And you're radiating right now. You have the divine essence within you. Your soul is so shining so bright. And people are gravitating to you. And with the sacred flames, you're transforming yourself. You're purifying your energy and you're renewing your spirit. And that's because you're just diving into the fluidity of water, of life. You're allowing life just to guide you on your path. You understand that change is here. And you're reflecting on everything. You're transforming from a caterpillar to a butterfly. You have that wisdom within yourself, and you're a force to be reckoned with. So we have all the elements out here: earth, air, fire, and water. They could all be in your natal chart. What's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Message for the collective. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message for the collective? Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate everything that you've accomplished in your life. Do that happy dance. Have faith. Use your intuition because your desires are coming true. Forgive those who need forgiving and just let everything go. You've had enough. You're done. You're satisfied with who you are, where you are. You've taken the higher ground. You have that insight. You're completing all the self-love rituals that you do for yourself. And you're just letting things be. There's going to be a compassionate partnership that's coming in, so nurture that once it comes. Just be patient and follow your heart, because you're going to need to regroup. You will need to regroup once that relationship comes in. What's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message? You may be doing some self-reflecting. You may be going into the memories from your past, from things that hurt you to things that were happy. But you have that clarity right now. You know what the truth is. Your intuition is heightening and you're seeing things for what they are. Right now you are open to receiving, but people in your life are trying to cause illusions. They're trying to confuse who you are. You know exactly who you are. You have that spark. You have that new life, that fresh start that's coming in. You're feeling rejuvenated, and yeah, you've got that strong family foundation. You could have children, you don't have to be. You could be married, you don't have to be, but there's going to be a celebration. You know who you are. Your higher self is activated. You're going to get a proposal. Something's going to come in that you're going to have to make a decision on. And it could be this summer. This could be an offer, romance, it could be a new job, it could be something, but you're vibrating so high right now that it doesn't matter if you have different belief system than somebody else. No. What's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, message. You're being asked to pause. There's going to be a decision that you're going to need to make, but you have to reassess things right now. You have to be open to receiving and releasing the negative energy. Just believe in the universe, because you're going to have to pivot. Lighten up and have some fun. Align yourself with your true intentions and soar like an eagle, because things are going to be resolved here shortly. Here's a message. Ooh, higher wisdom. Explore your options. Learn what you can right now. There's a lot of doors opening up for you, and you've been a very resilient. Yeah, you've been resilient. Things have been thrown at you. You're bringing your dreams into reality. Just don't get stuck in the labyrinth, because there's a lot of choices out here for you. You're seeing beyond the veil, and you're opening those new moments. Yeah, you're having that new world is opening up for you right now. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Ocean Goddess, embrace your inner creativity and flexibility, navigating life's twists and turns with ingenuity. So you're being your genuine self. At this time, you're navigating life through all the twists and turns, all the chaos. You've been navigating who you are. You're a very strong person. People gravitate to you. What's the message? Yeah, people might tell you their life stories without you even asking. What's the message? Cottage, number 26. So let's read Cottage, number 26. Let's see. Home, nostalgia, and past self. A cottage nestled in the forest glows with warm candlelight from behind glass window panes. This cottage represents all that home means to you, in both your physical environment and space within you that is the haven for your soul. The cottage card brings your attention to the physical space in which you live and how it reflects who you are. Each object in your home contains energy from the moment you received it, the feelings it gave you then, and how it serves you now. You are called to create a home environment that honors the person you were in the past while also supporting who you want to become. To do this, spend time editing your belongings. If you feel overwhelmed, focus on the items associated with the time in your life that you are ready to heal and or release. As you hold an object, think about the person you were when you acquired it. Imagine wrapping your former self in unconditional love, which is a medicine that can move through time and space. As you do this, you are healing past versions of yourself so that you can move forward now. Next, make changes necessary to ensure your sacred space is comforting, supportive, and cozy. When you come home, the goal is to feel safe being your most authentic, which means setting the tone for yourself. You do not need to purchase new items or redecorate. Often simply removing items that are no longer aligned with you will create enough of an energetic shift. Rearranging objects you already have can also incite change. If you need help, working with a Feng Shui practitioner can be helpful and even deeply healing. This is an opportunity to shift your perspective around how your home honors who you once were and who you are becoming. Your home reflects your personal evolution. Ensure that it celebrates all aspects of you. That's beautiful. So you may need to do some rearranging, do some house cleaning, spring cleaning. What's the message? What's spirit animal for this reading? Animal or animals for this reading? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. There's two. Oh, there's three. Peacock, horse, and frog. Peacock, horse, and frog are all out here. So, peacock is vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Horse is freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Frog is prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into the new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. That's beautiful. Let's see. What's the message for the savings? As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life's purpose. So let's see. What's the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Message for the collective. 666, reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. (2020) Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Other messages, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. 2323, endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. When you make a change in the world around you follows. So make that change and the world will follow. It will. Don't be resistant to change. Not all change is bad. I'm going to leave this here. I thank you for stopping by my channel and supporting me. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.